Well, good evening everyone, how are we all doing? Truth, yeah, I'm back in the black. New camera setup, 2 new camera setups. New mic. Had the mic delivered yesterday. The cameras I had for about a week now. And so far I am happy with them. So just finished work. It's a little bit lighter out than this morning. I did do an initial test this morning with the microphone. Reason being, I needed to have a test of, oh here comes the rain. I needed to have a test of the microphone inside the helmet. So I did that. I did a little test just to see how if the audio is going to be good. I will be reviewing the video and audio footage now when I get home. Just gonna slightly adjust the mirror there. Typical weather, don't mind, innit? Rain, rain, more rain, glorious rain, and more rain. Welcome to Wales, ladies and gents. Welcome to Wales, the land of rain. I tried half a time where we're worse than the Amazon rainforest. The amount of rain we get then. It's not good, guys. It's not good at all. The problem is at the moment we've got high winds as well. So yes, just finished work now, heading home. I was thinking about popping into Tesco or Sainsbury's on the way home and get a few bits and pieces, but I got too much crap in the boxes at the moment that I'm not able to, so straight home for me. Straight home. I absolutely hate this junction there. So I tested initially the DJI Osmo Action 5 with a wired external mic, and for that I have a USB to 3.5mm adapter and the Rode Lav Mic Premium. Audio on that didn't sound too bad, to be honest with you. It actually sounded pretty good, which is what you need from a microphone. Decent audio. I now have the DJI Mic Mini attached to the cheek pad. Actually, last night I threw a 1p coin into the cheek pad. Just close my visor further there, stop any rain getting into the helmet any further and potentially damaging the microphone itself, because how I have the microphone positioned at the moment, I have the microphone itself pointing downward with a dead cat on, and that's just to eliminate any potential wind noise that there might be inside the helmet or coming through the air vent to the centerpiece there. Do believe I just spotted one of my buddies, red bike that just passed. An old CBR 6 I believe it is. If I recall him telling me, it's one of the old 1980s models which he's recently purchased. But yeah, so I have the DJI Mic Mini inside the helmet at the moment. Audio set to minus 12 dB with clipping control enabled. It'll be interesting to see what the audio actually sounds like now with the visor closed, to be to be fair, guys, because quite often enough I find that sometimes when I have the visor closed, the audio doesn't sound too great. The audio bar, the audio levels seem to go above and beyond what they should be doing. That's because, you know, it's a small helmet, we only have a small head, guys, and I don't have quite a lot of room inside the helmet actually to place a microphone, which isn't very good. I will at some point, within the next couple of months, be getting a new helmet, possibly the HJC i80. I've been eyeing up one of them as a replacement for my next WED 3. Now don't get me wrong, I do love the WED 3. I love the fact that it comes with camera accessories in the box. So out of the box I'm able to install, and I have installed, camera accessories on the chin piece, the top of the helmet and at the side of the helmet. Tested the chin and the side mounted camera mounts, but I have not attempted to install a camera at the top of the helmet just yet. I don't think I will, to be honest. I don't think I would really bother attempting to do that. Reason being is because I'd much rather have the camera on the chin piece than at the top of the helmet. Granted, you know, it'd be good to get different points of view, but nah, I don't think I'll bother. So I got the Insta360 X4 attached to the mirror arm there, recording from another point of view. For the very first time ever, I'm actually doing something like that, adding a bit, you know, something new. Just currently recording at 1080p. Reason being, I don't particularly want to record 4K or 8K. We'll make editing both the videos much simpler, to be honest with you. But to be fair though, I'm not particularly sure what resolution the Osmo is recording at the moment. Could be 1080p as well. But so most of the video footage coming from the Insta will be going up onto TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I don't particularly want to fancy recording out of both lenses on a 360. As I'd much rather have it recording, you know, facing me. So recording myself, or if I have my partner at the back on the bike with me, then it would be recording the two of us. But it's handy to have, you know, as a dash cam or something, in case, you know, something happens. Maybe I will record 360 at some point. It probably already is recording 360 degrees, you know. I haven't really faffed around with the settings on the 360 yet. I had a quick glance over them after it was delivered, just to see, you know, what the basic operations of the camera and the control functions were. There's this the Insta360 is all new to me, guys. All new. So I'm used to having likes for the Osmo action cameras, the GoPros, the drift. I had quite a few drift cameras. I still have a drift camera in the house, the old Stealth 2, which unfortunately I will no longer be using. Reason being is that it's finally reached the end of life. The battery, the internal battery within the Stealth 2 no longer holds any charge. So as I've unfortunately found out one day while I was attempting to record a charity ride, it drained quite quickly, which wasn't good. I actually drained within 5 to 10 minutes of the ride even starting. Even when I attempted to plug the camera into the USB port on the bike, the camera still drained, which wasn't good. But you know, I had that camera for quite a good few years. You know, actually, to be honest with you, I think I must have bought the camera back in 2015, 2016. I think around that time the Stealth 2 was still quite new on the market. But of course, you know, the camera itself was not developed with an external microphone port. So I had to do a bit of DIY, as I'm sure quite a few people had to do as well. I purchased a 3.5mm jack off Amazon, opened the camera up, soldered the jack to the external, or to the onboard microphone, and tested that with a DJI mic, with a mic from Drift, and surprise, surprise, it actually worked, and I had quite decent audio from it as well, which was bloody fantastic, you know. No, they had quite a few cheapish, you know, your GoPro knockoffs and whatnot before that. I was looking at an SJ cam at some point as well, didn't bother with the SJ cam. Eventually I got a GoPro Hero 10, used that for a little bit, then fell out with it. I had an Osmo Action 3, and unfortunately that fell off halfway along the M4 between Port Talbot and Bridgend. I was heading up to Macarthur Glen at the time, I think, and now I thought the camera was firmly attached to the mount, to the magnetic bracket. Unfortunately it wasn't. So when I went to do a shoulder check, I saw the camera flying off. Downside to that was I was actually recording at the time as well. Oh man, what's happening here now? Come on, come on, what's happening here? Someone being a clown there. So I was recording at the time, so I wasn't happy with that. After that then I kind of gave up on making any motor content at the time. Eventually then I had another Drift It was the Ghost XL, not the Pro version, the standard, bog standard version. Played around with that for a little bit, fell out with it. Stabilisation and everything was just well off. Just didn't like that one bit. I mean, as much as I love drift cameras, and wasn't particularly used to having a camera without stabilisation since the bloody, since the likes of the Osmo and the Hero. But there's something with stabilisation. So fell out with that. Ended up with the XL Pro, the Drift XL Pro. Enjoyed using that for a little bit, but again, something just wasn't right with it, guys. I'm not sure what it was, Probably the way the external microphone connects up to the camera, or the how you charge it, whatnot. Just wasn't right, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, worked for a little good while, but nah. Well, eventually time came and I thought, fuck it, you know what, I'm gonna splash out. I'm gonna treat myself. 2 new cameras this time. Cost me nearly enough £1,000. I was gonna get the X5, and it's a 360 X5, but I thought, well, you know what, as I'm pretty much new to the whole Insta360 scene, especially that kind of camera, I'm not going to go for the 3, I'll go for the 4 instead. And instead of going straight for the Osmo Action 4, I'll go for a 5, go for the newest one. I'm used to the Osmo Action cameras to begin with, which is great. They know them like the back of my hand. So, back on familiar grounds, guys. Back on familiar grounds. I know the image quality is great, video quality is great on them, sound quality is great on them, as long as you got a decent enough external microphone. Great, And the fact now I actually have a proper external microphone, wireless microphone, I can actually record all my audio, without disturbing integrity of the camera itself, because it's a waterproof camera, right? But it's only really waterproof with all the doors closed. So I do not want to have a wired external microphone, upsetting the waterproofness of the camera. So as much as I can now, I will be doing as much testing and as much, fiddling about with the microphone as I can, both inside this helmet, try and find decent mounting points inside this helmet and my Nolan N60, because I have the N60 Sport in the house. That's got the tinted visor on it at the moment. Cannot find my clear visor. But I should reckon that might be a better helmet to use with this microphone. Main reason being, there's a lot more space inside of that helmet where I can mount the microphone to the cheek pad than inside this one. Whereas inside this helmet, guys, I haven't got much space at all. Anyways, guys, enough faffing about. I'm just up the road from the house now. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all on the next one. Till then, guys,